set the pace for what your season is going to be like by winning a game like this early. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the UCLA Bruins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Hokies head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. And a little more space open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Bruins moving the chains on the ground, and they've had some great running backs there. Some have flown under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, guys like Jonathan Franklin. And listen, you can always find elite recruits and great playmakers out there in the Golden State.
They're all over it. Left side is full. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. First and 10 coming up. Tells to run, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Making the adjustment. Taylor wants to throw. Look out! Turns it upfield. Jumped on top of the pile.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offensive quarterback find one, they could hurt you. You saw it right there on the crossing.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Running inside, it's Davison. Stopped right there. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Wants to go up top on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Davison. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Duckworth. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Needs it here on 4th down. Rushes on. He slides past the 1st down marker and picks it up on 4th. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
To the air, it's Duckworth. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Leaves it with the back. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
On the run, it's Cox. They put the brakes on him.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Cox. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Got to make the play on 4th. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Scoreless as we head into the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The handoff. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top 5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these 2 top 5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like,
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the 4th quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now if this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And he's going to bring it out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Taylor wants to throw it. Gets rid of it. Out wide right, it's Cox. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Hard running there. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. The Bruins headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Move to his right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Looking to throw, it's Duckworth. Out wide left, it's Brown. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose on the left. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hokies. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Takes the handoff, it's Cox. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Taylor wants to throw. Right side, it's Grove. Across the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
On the move, he fires. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. There he goes. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The defense takes matters into its own hands. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Taylor wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Moore. Makes a grab and room to run. Past the 30. The 10. First catch of the season for this highly talented wide receiver. Man, their fans have been hungry to see that. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. He's looking to pass. Big fella moving.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going.
And he's in! Touchdown, UCLA!
And the offense had to have a drive. They had to put points on the board. 0 points until this drive. Down in this ball game. Needed to get some momentum. Gonna need a lot more in the second half if they want to win this football game.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Second and long here. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Duckworth. Stepping to the right. Slings it downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our wraparound with Clemson, taking on the number 14 team, the Colorado Buffaloes. And it's Clemson Not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
He's got enough. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Dropping back, it's Duckworth. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it down the field. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Defense in press coverage. Tight end now in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. He's looking to throw. He's got him this time. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Hokies racing to the line in a hurry-up. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. The defense set them up with a turnover, and now to try to cash it in. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Rush right in his face. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down.
Replace! Eagles! Blue idiot!
Snapped on 4th down. Looking down the middle. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to...
Running free! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cox. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Bruins have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Taylor wants to throw. Makes the grab. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. As this defense gets the pick 6.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Looking for space. It's Cox. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Making the adjustment on the play. Under pressure. He makes the catch. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Taylor wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Turning it on. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A pick 6.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll need a bunch on second down. Taylor wants to throw. Right side, it's Moore.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Second down to the air. Going to take a shot. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. Great place to start for this offense. The corners are walked up tight. Got it. Made a defender miss. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll give it to the transfer. First carry. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Keeps it himself and gets to first. Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. The 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and you keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Taylor wants to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the fourth quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game.
Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he scores! Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Taylor wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Craver. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Bruins want to move quickly.
And that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that would happen coming into this football game. I didn't think we'd get in the fourth quarter and just call his name. This offense, man, he is a big play, dynamic weapon. They got to continue to get him the ball more because he can make enormous plays for your offense.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Long way to go on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Cox. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. They get to him, and down he goes, and now it's 4th and a mile.
And, man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Going to try to get it himself. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's Duckworth. Out wide right, it's Davison. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Snap in the shotgun. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Come on, flow, flow, flow. Vamos, vamos. Boss, boss, boss. Hey, grill, grill, grill. Here we go. Play, play.
Needs it here on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo. He wants to throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Here he goes. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positive. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field. And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like we've stopped them all game long. Like they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
On target over the middle. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Taylor wants to throw it. Buying time to his right. And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out, and it's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the fourth quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now even more down the stretch.
Turns up, it's Davison. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first. It's complete on the right side. First catch of the season for this highly talented wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
Tino. Move. Come on, flow. Come on, Sawmill.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. A tremendous play to make the interception, and then the return takes it close to the 50-yard line.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Taylor wants to throw. Between the hashes, it's Grove. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.